Hater, kababayans. If you're watching this and you're a proud senior, a son or daughter who wants the best for your mom or dad, or someone planning ahead for your golden years, then this video is especially for you. Today we're talking about something life-changing, heartfelt, and deeply important, especially in when prices are climbing and every peso really matters. In talking about the new senior pension of the test for 2026, te kumpirmado. Rise that money of way or you have been hearing about on social media, in your barangay halls, in chat groups, and at family dinners. And yes, we're breaking it all down from A to Z. So way or you know exactly what to expect, what's real, what's still in discussion, and how it can help way or you and your loved ones. Imagine starting Ash month with a little more peso of money that goes toward medicines, groceries, your electric bill, or even a simple coffee with friends that you've been longing to enjoy. Imagine your children not having to worry so much because they take no mom or dad has so many things stable coming every month. That's what we're talking about today. Not just numbers on a screen, but real support that touches lives. So sit back, maybe listen your why or you love to watch this with why or you. And let's go through the full, complete, detailed senior pension before 2026 in a way you'll actually understand and feel confident about. No, let's start at the very beginning. Because a lot of people are hearing different figures and there is confusion out there. So Mary saying it's 2,500, 3,500 per month. So Mary talking about higher amounts. And still others are asking, is this for everyone or only for certain seniors? So what exactly is the situation going into 2026? First, let's talk about the core pension we already have for many senior citizens in the Philippines. For years, under existing law, senior citizens who qualify, especially those who are indigent or low income, have been entitled to a social pension from the government. Historically, that amount was around 500 per month for those who don't have other sources of income or support. That's meant to help with the basics, food, medicine, daily living expenses. But let's be honest, 500 doesn't go far in today's world. That's why many have been advocating for a rise for years. A few years ago, there was also legislation passed to double the indigent senior pension from 500 to 1,000 per month. That was a big deal at the time, and many seniors felt that increase right away. But soon after, people started asking, can we take this further? What about a universal pension for all seniors? That's where things started moving in 2025 and into 2026. No, here is where the big news comes in. And I want for you to listen closely because this part has a lot of excitement behind it. According to recent reports and government discussions, the idea of a universal social pension has been gaining serious momentum. A universal pension means every senior citizen aid anim na po and above, regardless of income, history, or past work, would receive a fixed monthly pension amount. That's a huge shift from the old system where only indigent or specific categories of seniors got the monthly support. No, let me be clear. As of right now, this universal pension program is under consideration and moving through Congress. It's not fully implemented yet, but it is being actively discussed, supported by senior advocacy groups, and watched by millions of Filipino families. In fact, the National Commission of Senior Citizens backed a mahor campaign collecting signatures from people around the country to fast-track this bill, showing the depth of public support, not just yet support, but active grassroots support that's being submitted to lawmakers. So that stage on, universal social pension, a big concept, bigger than what we had before. And submitting that could permanently change retirement support for seniors across the Philippines. But what about actual numbers? The figures you've been hearing likit 2,500, 3,500, or even more. Let's talk about that clearly. When people talk about 2,500, 3,500 ni month, they're referring to how much average support or minimum pension could look like once a universal base amount is set. not just for the indigent, but for all seniors. Keep in mind that this number is not yet officially fixed by the government and may vary depending on final laws, budget approvals, and implementation schedules. But the intention lawmakers have been openly discussing, and many social pension advocates are pushing for, is a meaningful monthly amount, not just pocket change. This is why o use ito si figure circulating. Now let's shift to another part of the pension picture. The pensions that are actually already being increased for retirees who have worked and contributed to government pension systems. This is a different part of the puzzle, and it is happening right now. For members of the Social Security System, SSS, which covers many private sector workers, there has been a confirmed increase to the monthly pension benefits starting in 2026. According to reports, SSS pensioners will receive an additional 3,000 every month on top of their regular pension amount, automatically, beginning early in 2026. The important part here is no extra paperwork or special application is needed. If you're already receiving a SSS pension, the BUOS is added to your monthly payouts automatically. No. Think about that for a moment. For many retirees who are receiving may be 10,000, 12,000 a month, a 3,000 increase is just helpful. It's transformative. That's money that directly goes to essentials, helping with groceries, medicine, transportation, or even spending a kid afternoon with grandchildren without worrying so much about the bill at the end of the month. And here is something way or you should know. That isn't only SSS that imply. There are also discussions and reports about additional annuity bonuses or increases being given to eligible pensioners in April 2026. Amounts like 1,000 extra on top of your monthly pension in that payot month. These also do not require application. If you qualify already, it goes straight to you. So here is what's happening simultaneously. On one hand, we have long-term structural changes being discussed, like a universal pension that could give every senior citizen a reliable monthly amount ranging around 2,500–3,500 so amounts fully legislated. On the other hand, we have actual increases already rolling out for SSS pensioners, adding a fixed 3,000 per month to their retirement benefits and even occasional additional bonuses like 1,000 in certain months. And that's not all. Lawmakers and policymakers are kini-aware of the rapidly growing elderly population in the Philippines. Agencies like the National Commission of Senior Citizens are actively pushing for what they call a Magna Carta for Senior Citizens, a comprehensive law aimed at addressing the rights and needs of seniors, including healthcare, social protections, and the pension support. The advocacy for this bill is ongoing, and it shows how big senior welfare has become on the national agenda. No, I know what some of why or you might be thinking. Martin, this all sounds great. But what exactly am I personally going to get? And when? Those are fair questions. And let's walk through them slowly so why or you really understand and feel confident about what's coming. Question isa. If im-anim na po or older, am I guaranteed a pension from the government in 2026? Right now, under the existing program, every low-income senior, indigent senior, is entitled to a monthly social pension, traditionally around 500 per month, double to 1,000 per month under the existing law. That is real and current law. A proposed universal pension would expand support to all seniors regardless of income. That is being actively discussed in Congress with strong public backing, but it is not yet in full force as a finalized program. So whether it is likely to be implemented, we don't yet have an official government announcement with exact figures and start dates. What we don't know is that lawmakers are pushing for a monthly amount that is significantly higher than the 500 social pension. Figures 2,500, 3,500 or more per month for every senior citizen are part of the conversation. Question 2. What about pensioners? What will they actually receive? If you are already receiving an SSS pension, why you will see your monthly benefit increase by 3,000 every month starting early in 2026, and why you don't need to do anything extra for dapat increase to take effect. It's automatic. Additionally, eligible pensioners may receive on a team extra bonuses like 1,000 additional pension payut in certain months like April 2026. Again without tripling if why o you already received a pension. Question 3. When can I start receiving test changes? The SSS increase is already scheduled to begin in early 2026, and payments should reflect this as pension months roll out. The universal pension is still in legislative discussions, which means the timing of its implementation depends on how quickly the law is passed and funded by the government. But the fact that advocates, commissions, and lawmakers are publicly backing it means it has momentum. Question 4. Do I have to apply again to get the increased amount? For SSS pensioners, no additional application is needed. The 3,000 increase and extra bonus payouts are automatic if you already met pension eligibility requirements. For the proposed universal pension, the test on application or automatic enrollment will be spelled out once the final law is enacted, but the movement is toward making it no hassle for seniors to receive. No less take a step back and talk about with this matter so much, beyond the numbers. Because when we talk about pensions, we aren't talking about abstract policy. We're talking about people's lives, families who have worked hard for decades, mothers and fathers who raise their children with love, uncles and aunties who supported relatives, and seniors who deserve dignity and rest in their later years. You've personally spoken to so many families, and I'm sure you've heard directly from your own relatives how challenging it is when price go up both incomes 20. When medicines get more expensive, when transportation gets pricier, when it feels like each month is a balancing act just to make ends meet. That's with as pension increases and proposed universal support aren't just extra money, they really feelings. And so if you feel hopeful right now, if you're excited about this changes, and if you want to make sure this becomes reality, I want you to be part of that energy. Talk to your community leaders. Get involved in your local senior citizens association and stay informed because it is your future we're talking about. Before we wrap up, I want to make sure you talk away the most important points. Number is pensioners are getting a confirmed 3,000 increase per month starting 2026. Number 2. Additional on team bonus payments liki 1,000 are being issued to eligible retirees. Number 3. A universal pension for all seniors aid 6 na po is actively being discussed in Congress and has strong public support, with proposed monthly amounts around 2,500, 3,500 or more. And number 4, your voice, your attention, and your participation matter in how this program take shape. And hey, if you found this information helpful, if you want more of that activities as soon as they happen, and if you want to support your fellow kababayan sorry seniors, then I'd love for you to like this video. Share it with a parent, aunt, uncle, or grandparent, and subscribe to the channel for more news that affects you directly. From the bottom of my heart, salamat for watching. To all the seniors out there, thank you for everything you've done for your families and your communities. Keep smiling, keep sharing joy, and let's continue moving forward together. This is Martin Leo, signing off with hope, care, until the rest of that is you can trust. Hang tight, better days are coming.